They have their running back there. It certainly looks as if they have their quarterback after 2 seasons of improved play from Teddy Bridgewater. But overall, the offensive numbers for Norv Turner have not been there in 2014 and 2015. And look, yes, the Vikings made the playoffs. They coulda, woulda, shoulda won their playoff game in the sub-freezing temperatures that day. However, they didn't. And now they try to add weapons, either offensively or defensively. We head to what we think is the draft war room in Eden Prairie, Minnesota with Bucky and DJ.
All right, Bucky, we look here at the wall here for the Minnesota Vikings. We've got this broken down by how their players have been acquired. Draft picks, free agents, some of the losses that they've suffered, really just Mike Wallace here, and some of their recent acquisitions. Look at the draft. They've done a really nice job building this football team, especially the defense the last couple of years. Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks, Trey Waynes, we'll see what he can do. Hunter did a nice job rushing the passer, and I know Stephon Diggs, one of your favorites.
Big-time playmaker, guy that they discovered, developed, has become one of the more talented pass catchers.
All right, they need the quarterback to continue to keep growing. Teddy Bridgewater, like where he's headed, Bucky. But with 2 different scenarios we're going to present here, we've got to give the quarterback a little bit of help here, don't we?
Yeah, we need to give them a true #1 receiver. So that's why in this scenario, I'm going to go with Laquan Treadwell first off the board. Big body playmaker, guy that really does a great job down in the red zone, putting the ball in the paint. You want to expand the strike zone for Teddy Bridgewater, allow him to be very comfortable in those critical situations. Laquan Treadwell certainly can do that. Doesn't have the speed to run away from people, but what he does do is a great job of posting up. I believe he's a nice #1 receiver for the Vikings.
They've got a speed guy. Let's get some size here. I like that with Treadwell. All right, second round, I figure we go to the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, we're absolutely going to go to the defensive side of the ball. We have Chad Greenway in place, but he's getting to the end of his career. How about Deion Jones, a speedster at the weak side linebacker position, a guy that can stay on the field all 3 downs, gives you what you're looking for in coverage, but is also kind of a trigger man in terms of that athleticism. I think he creates turnovers on the second level.
Barr, Kendricks, now we throw Deion Jones. How about the speed on that defense? All right, let's go to the back end here at pick number 86 and find a safety. I'm a big fan here of Simmons from Boston College.
Justin Simmons, an outstanding center field safety, allows Harrison Smith to roam around, play in between the numbers, and make plays. I like this pick because he can be the traffic cop, can stay over the top of the defense, and allow the other guys to eat in the secondary.
And one of the things I've heard from people that have gone to the school on the visit, they say he's a great communicator, too, in the back end. So that will help. All right, that's scenario #1. Let's go scenario #2. Maybe we flip it around and go defense at 23.
Yeah, we can go defense in this scenario because Mike Zimmer wants a playmaker. You're talking about a former high school cornerback that has moved to linebacker, the speed, the athleticism. You talk about Kendricks and Anthony Barr with this guy, outstanding at the second level.
Yeah, Darren Lee, he can fly around the field, make all kinds of plays, a true playmaker. But if you want another playmaker, you can come back with one at 54, Bucky. We could go to Florida and find ourselves a safety.
Hey, man, I want a big-time thumper, a guy that can hit people, strike fear in the wide receivers coming across the middle. Keanu Neal can certainly do that. In that secondary, now you can rock and roll with Harrison Smith and Neal, both being able to rotate into the box, makes them a better team.
All right, last pick here, scenario #2, wide receiver. You just plucked him right there. Malcolm Mitchell from Georgia. I like the fact he can play inside, he can play outside. He's a pure route runner. Maybe not that premier size that you're looking for in Minnesota, but just such a good value at pick number 86.
I know my guy George Stewart, the wide receiver coach, can do wonders with Malcolm Mitchell, will make him a better player.
All right, we got a couple different scenarios in play here for the Minnesota Vikings. I think either one would be a home run for this football team. Help them get over the hump, start winning some games in the postseason.